Make turmeric tonic to fight inflammation and boost your overall health. Turmeric is by all accounts wherever nowadays. Regardless of whether it's Instagram posts of favorite turmeric lattes, packaged beverages injected with turmeric in wellness and yoga studios, or notwithstanding amid conferences. To be sure, this brilliant drink has assumed control over our reality as far as slanting everything that needs to do with well-being and well-being. Some have even made us try to facilitate into making their own particular little evening or morning custom. What's more, why not? It has been demonstrated consistently exactly how wonderful this flavor can be for our body and psyche. Yet, it's not quite recently irregular people lauding its energy. There have been the individuals who are at the focal point of youth, well-being, and excellence who have additionally said caps off to turmeric. Some of which incorporate Nourished, The Well-Being Journal, New York Celery Bistro, which assumes acknowledgement from making the formula you will see beneath, and Goop. Zamping Lee, M.D., Ph.D., head of clinical nourishment at the University of California, LA, affirmed that turmeric has an exceptionally solid calming impact. She takes a shot at developing the sickness-free years, since everybody gets stacked with medical issues the more seasoned they get. She likewise says that poor quality aggravations are your body's reaction to either eat less or natural stressors. It is precisely these apparently safe aggravations which are the venturing stones to all that we'll need to battle later on with regards to our prosperity. At present, she's taking a shot at examining curcumin, the working compound in turmeric, and also its association with the microbiome. There's likewise a joint effort with the Brain Science Division of the college with regards to inspecting the impacts of one's psychological capacity. However, as indicated by late research, this polyphenol appears to help with something other than aggravation. It likewise indicates neuroprotective, anti-cancer and cancer prevention agent properties. This all originating from a sustenance researcher at Oregon State University's Linus Pauling Institute, Barbara Delage, Ph.D. In any case, she says it merits specifying that the majority of these discoveries depend on in vitro and creature contemplates. In light of your body's utilizing compounds, bioavailability can display an issue. The conclusion to this: on the off chance that one devours a sound day by day, abstain from food contained generally of vegetables, natural products, and entire grains. At that point, that is the genuine brilliant ticket to ingesting the right phytochemical blend. Fortunately, the handcrafted tonic you're going to find, alongside, suppose, L-res fixated on kale plate of mixed greens is quite recently the appropriate sum you require. Turmeric tonic, a la El Rey notwithstanding. When one thinks back ever, this really popular flavor has been utilized as a part of a wide range of mixtures and elixirs for keeping up both one's magnificence and imperativeness. Be that as it may, dislike it's not a top-notch drink either. Taste: in addition to well-being, what more would one be able to request? It can likewise be utilized as a characteristic caffeinated drink, because of its reviving, lift-me-up properties. One little tip before we divulge the formula. It's best to include some ghee or coconut oil to this drink to additionally enact the mixes and help with better assimilation. Additionally, it is your decision how much turmeric you'd get a kick out of the chance to include, depending individual inclination. Be that as it may, in the event that you ask our modest assessment, the more grounded the tonic, the better. What you require: 2 tablespoons new turmeric, ground, 1 tablespoon new ginger, ground, some water, 1 cardamom unit, 1/4 a measure of crude nectar, 1 tablespoon chamomile blossoms, dried, 1 new lemon, coconut water or shining water. The most effective method to make it: 1. Utilize a vegetable peeler to peel the ginger and turmeric, then mesh it into a medium-sized sauce pot. At that point continue by expelling the seeds from the cardamom unit, after you've opened its shell, and including them in a pot. Next, include the water and let everything stew for a sum of 10 minutes. Your following stage is to consolidate the nectar and chamomile blooms in another pot and tenderly warm them for better mixture. Do this progression while alternate substance are stewing. Presently simply strain the 2 blends by utilizing a cheesecloth or a fine work strainer. Put it aside to cool for some time. Both of these blends might be kept in fridges for up to 7 days. For 1 serving, consolidate 33 some the turmeric ginger remedy, a large portion of a tablespoon of chamomile nectar, the juice of 1/2 a lemon, and coconut or shining water for additional hydration. Where to discover fair quality turmeric root? Your best choice is your nearby Forte Basic Need or Chinese Basic Need. Concerning alternate fixings, for example, coconut oil, ghee or dried chamomile leaves, those are effectively found at neighborhood claim to fame or well-being markets. Since you know how to make it, make the most of your great and super solid turmeric tonic.